Welcome back to another episode of Chasing the Rasberry with your host, Rasberry.
And your other host, Chase.
Now, remember to follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. You can DM us. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's what it's called. Leave a comment. You know, if there's something you want us to talk about, leave a comment. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, don't be afraid to DM us any questions either on Instagram or Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a few people DMing us, and it's been nice.
Yeah,
we like to hear from you all.
Thank you. Also, disclaimer, okay? We say things from the bottom of our heart. Please don't get offended.
It's all love.
It's love.
All love and jokes.
It's just a joke, but take it as canon. It's a fact.
Yeah, take it as canon in your life.
Yeah.
But do more research because we do minimal research on this show.
Do your research on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But believe us. All right, let's move on.
All right, awesome.
How you been?
I've been good, dude. I've been good. The podcast has been going crazy. Our TikTok has been doing well. We might have been shadow banned on TikTok.
We did. For like 3 episodes. For 3 videos.
Yeah, you can see it dips significantly, our views. And I go, that's not right. Yeah, so just pro tip, don't sign in on 2 phones, even if you're not trying to like hack or game the system or anything. Just let one person stay signed in on the account.
Yeah, and even though like we're like more of like an edgier podcast, we kind of have to watch what we say, at least only on TikTok.
Yeah, true.
For now.
Because, I mean, certain stuff gets just auto-banned. Or auto-muted.
Yeah.
Auto-muted.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been banned or anything.
Nothing banned. I don't think we haven't pushed any like serious content like that out, like scary like that. But no, but yo, so you've been up in Denver for a while, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I was visiting my family and stuff. I got my 2nd dose of the COVID vaccine.
Yo, congrats, congrats. How'd you feel?
Nauseous after, actually.
Nice.
But it's good because it wasn't a fever or anything crazy, so I just was nauseous, took a nap, woke up, and I was fine, so.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Did you miss your family?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I always miss my fam, but then sometimes when you're there, you're like, dang, I'm here too long. I love you guys.
Yeah. Someone did say we need to get Iman or Donnie back on.
Oh, we need to have them on.
I want them
They're so
on
down to be on.
bad.
I'll get them on soon.
Right,
Our
bet.
next guest episode, I'll try to have one of my brothers because they're literally hilarious. Iman is so funny, bro. But yeah, how you been?
Man, I went to Denver too.
Yeah?
When you were there, but I didn't go to see your family, sadly. But
Yeah.
no. But no, I went to like a dance thing. I totally forgot the name, and I was supposed to tell you the name.
Oh yeah.
Didn't remember.
What you said, was it like a play? Was it
So this place was like underground. Like kind of sketch. So my first initial vibe was like, okay, this is like Stomp the Yard. So we go to this like warehouse. Only 20 people are allowed in.
Okay.
You're allowed to use the bathroom at the beginning.
Mhm.
Other than that, they close everything off, and you have to stay in your seat.
Oh.
But you get free wine.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, this is kind of fancy shit right
All
here.
right. Okay.
Okay, and then it's in a warehouse. You're on the same, and the dancers are like 15 feet in front of you,
Okay.
and they're like ballet dancers.
Okay.
But they are telling a play.
Okay.
It was pretty interesting.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really rooting for my favorite character. It wasn't everyone else's favorite character.
No, why not?
So the way the play goes out, it's like this guy and a girl, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They go to business together. They start getting into real estate, all that stuff. Right? And I'm like, wow, it's a true love story.
Okay.
And then a fucking beach thotty comes and swoops the man away, and they're like, this is his real true love. And I go, what about the girl that he bought this house with? Oh my gosh. And the entire time I'm like, that bitch.
Mm.
And then the wife sees the beach thotty, whoops her ass, and I'm like, power to you, girl.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes one step above from just whooping her ass. She takes the house away from the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, and his like grandfather or someone dies.
Mm-hmm.
She also takes that.
She takes the inheritance.
not the inheritance, but like they have like a grave for him, and they just come and take everything, like the flowers and everything. I go,
Wow.
Like, I was like, I like that woman a lot. I was like, that woman has power.
And there's other people, boo.
Oh yeah, some people are like, wow, no, it's so sad. I go, no, fuck them. You deserve to be poor. Like, you shouldn't cheat on your wife.
True statement.
And they literally see, like, he sees her on the beach, and he's like sneaks away from his wife, and I'm like, oh, he's an asshole. Now I don't like you.
That's tough. So before we do our podcast, we always do a live now that we have an audience.
Oh yeah.
We just did one of our most fun live to date. Like
hands down, same.
We started off
Other than like shitty states.
Yeah, that
one, because people were starting some serious beef in there.
We should do a states bracket. We should.
Like everyone in that state just bum rushes another state and they like collide like armies, but you're only allowed fists.
Oh yeah. So is it like stereotype people from that state?
Yeah,
fighting?
sure. Yeah. And population does matter. We'll do that. Okay?
Yeah,
So
okay.
like Montana, where there's like 9 people, they're fucked.
Okay, to explain what we're talking about, we did a elimination bracket.
Yep.
First, we start off with cereal mascots. You know, Tony the Tiger versus the Trix Rabbit.
Yeah.
Tony T took it.
I don't know how.
I don't know, because the Trix
Trix
Rabbit
is
is
a
like on
crackhead.
crack.
No, he came in late.
Yeah, you're right. The Trix Rabbit came in late. Who did Tony T go against first?
Captain Crunch.
Yeah, he ate him.
And he whooped his
yeah,
ass.
he would have whooped his ass, yeah.
The bee went the longest I ever thought.
Yeah,
The fucking Cheerios bee.
He went for a while. He made it
so
to
far.
the semifinals.
And people were like, bee all day, bee, 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 bee.
That was honestly a super lit live.
Because can't we post the live somewhere?
I think we can post the
Or
live.
can people find the old lives?
We can put it up. It saves it automatically, so you can go in and you can
we'll
see
put
our
it up
lives.
somewhere.
Yeah, so fun, so funny to watch. But then we did fast food chains,
Yeah.
like mascots of those who came out on top. Your redheaded stepchild,
Yep.
Wendy.
The people you didn't like.
The people spoke.
People spoke.
They spoke
You have to
loud.
respect it.
We had to respect the vote, even if I didn't agree with it.
There was a lot of screams and calls for recounts.
There was people, all caps in the comments. I need a recount.
I'm
now.
mad.
I am mad. It was so funny. And at the end, we did Wendy versus Tony T. Because Tony T won his.
Yeah.
And Wendy took it.
Wendy straight up
Wendy went
robbed
all
up
the
that
way.
tiger.
Yo.
I was impressed.
Yeah. So now we got to do states, but some other time we'll set it up.
We'll do another time, and I'm gonna spend my quality time and money on drawing this out.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look legit. But I do have things to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any?
What wins in a fight?
Oh, okay.
100 chickens or 1 giraffe?
It's a giraffe. Just think to yourself before you answer this. There's no way in hell 100 chickens could not kill a giraffe. Even if they like jumped on top of each other, they can't get to his vital organs. What are they gonna do? Peck at his legs? He's gonna fucking stomp them out. We talk about this all the time. Moose stomp people out, and a giraffe is bigger than a moose.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in weight, but in height for sure.
For sure. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's my TED talk.
Somebody wanted.
That's my TED talk.
Wanted me to ask that question. So
I do have a would you rather.
Oh, let's hear it. Chase's would you rather.
Get ready to clip this. Would you rather? Would you rather have massive wings, like angel wings? Okay, that don't work.
Okay, and they're attached to your back.
They're attached to your back,
normal
like through
wing
your flesh,
placement,
through your fucking flesh.
Okay.
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 Or a tail the size of your fist. Either way you want to go.
Oh, like the girth of your fist?
Just the girth of your fist, like this big. So if you ball your hand up and you cut wrist up, that's the size of a tail.
Wait. This is
And
the
that is
entire
fully,
size?
that's the entire
It's
size.
just a lump?
It's just a lump, but it's functional. You can move it on command. But it's only this big. It's only this big. What are you picking?
I think I take the lump.
You're picking a tail that's that
The
size?
wings don't work. The wings don't work. Do they at least stay in place or are they flopping? And I'm like closing the cab door on my wings. I'm trying to leave.
I think when they get wet, they flop down.
No.
And they get all thin.
In the rain,
All thin.
I'm at a festival. People are running over my wings.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's my thing is I get in the way of everything. You turn around too fast, you're knocking kids' books off like at the library, at the restaurant. Here, you can sit here, sir. Oh, thank you. And you knock, yeah, somebody's plate down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just go
I'm
with
choosing the
little...
wings. I'm choosing the wings.
Why would you go with the wings?
Because this, what are you gonna do with this? Oh, look at that.
You could at least probably get it removed.
It looks like a tumor,
easier
bro.
You could
Like a
probably
tumor
get
on
it
your butt.
removed easier than the wings.
No, see, I don't want to remove the wings. Because, how many people you know that have wings? Zero.
None.
I'd be the one. I'd be like a world phenomenon. Like, wow, this guy really has wings.
But they don't work.
And when people go, can you fly? I'm like, yeah, of course I can. They're like, fly right now. I'm like, I'm just really tired.
I'm like really tired. Why don't you sprint right now?
You won't because you're tired.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think I could do, I could physically move my back,
Mm-hmm.
which makes them give the illusion that they work.
It doesn't. That does
But
not.
coats and shirts are going to be really annoying to put on and off, and I'm going to have to cut them.
Yes.
I might just add a Velcro strap right here and just put it on like a dress. And
Yeah.
just strap on.
Okay.
I don't think it'd be that bad. Now that I'm thinking, now that I've thought it through,
Why would-
wings 10 out
I
of 10
hate that they're
times.
non-functional. If they worked, at least you're like, okay, I'm like Angel from X-Men.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I think if you cut it off, just like Angel, his will grow back, including the tail. It'll keep growing back.
How fast does it grow back?
Pretty slow.
Pretty slow.
But
so you could just get it cut off and removed or whatever.
Yeah, but you say you pay for the surgery, it's not worth the money. It comes back once every 3 months.
Okay.
And that bill's gonna hit.
Yeah, I agree. You're really picking the wings?
I'm picking the massive wings, bro. Come on, because I can attach I'll add the end and I'll put a little strap onto my wrist and I'll go like this. So it looks even more fake. Just like this. Look at me, I got wings. Yeah, dude. I'm like fucking Batman in his cape, It doesn't really do anything, but it looks cool.
Oh my god. Could you figure out a way to make them work, to keep them out, and you jump off, you go how those people do the wingsuits?
No. I feel like that's a functional flight and it doesn't
you're right.
count.
The wings have to do this motion.
No.
And they're not.
They can't.
Okay.
Because they're non-functional wings.
All right, okay.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm. I also imagine they're just heavy as shit.
Oh, yeah.
You got a strong back.
Yo, yeah, I feel like they're just especially when they get wet, out of the
How do you
shower.
sleep?
You sleep
on
on your
your
face. They kind of keep you warm, and they droop down. I feel like it'd be annoying, when girls lay on their hair, or even when you lay on your hair, sometimes it hurt. I feel like if you lay on a wing, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
So it's get away from me.
It's not even you could be get away from me, do the wings.
Start building up momentum. No, it's just get away with my
Yeah,
arms.
it's just dead weight. You just get out.
Yeah, I couldn't play hide and seek anymore. Come on.
Gone. All right.
I have another one.
Okay.
And this is the best part, right? So this isn't a would you rather, but this is just a fact.
Okay.
Okay, this is a canon fact. And look, you can see it's right there highlighted. It just says what?
Grapes?
Grapes. How many grapes do you have to eat for it to kill you? You sit there and you eat 1 grape, 2 grape, 3 grape. How many grapes do you think it'd take for you to die?
It has to be an obscene amount, right?
Yeah.
I think over 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. a million grapes.
It's 1 million grapes.
It's 1 million?
It's the 1 millionth one will kill you.
Really?
Because the acidic level
will
will fuck you up. But they're like, you couldn't fit 1 million grapes in your stomach, so it's kind of impossible.
Okay.
But 100,000 could crush you to death.
Just in a crate.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Hey, catch! They throw one. Oh.
It's not bad at all.
990.
From that movie,
yeah,
A Bug's Life, where he has one acorn, the little seed. He goes, that hurt? No, not at all. This hurt. And he throws two. No, not at all.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
all grapes.
Yeah,
oh,
that's a fact. Look it up.
Okay, and it doesn't matter if they're like the bigger purple grapes.
Did you know there's cotton candy grapes?
I have heard of those. I've never had.
I've had one.
Yeah,
and I stole it from the store. I'm not gonna lie. You know when you see it, and I went, "Oh, look, grapes," and I just like pinched it off, threw it in my mouth. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Before I used to think that was
I'm not sorry.
I was like, I used to
if the
think
bag's
that was
open, it's open.
Mm-hmm.
That's like if a bag of chips open, they shouldn't be able to sell it.
You think that's on par?
You can't buy an open bag
of chips, yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't.
But
the
people,
grapes. So the grapes.
The thing is, people like you go in.
I don't open it. I only eat out of the open ones. Okay, I have some self-respect. Okay, and it's not like I'm taking a handful. I take one.
Yeah. My thing is because people go up and they'll open the bag and then try. Like they'll be like, maybe I want grapes, and then they're not in season, so then they leave it open
after their 5th grape.
Yeah,
nah, I don't want it.
Nah, I'm not hungry anymore, so I don't want them.
Wait, you don't pick out of the grapes?
Oh, I do.
No, you do?
100%.
Okay. If you don't, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, you're lying to yourself.
Everyone does it. I think our parents taught us that that's just kind of was okay.
It's kind of the way the world works, I think.
That's the part where sometimes when I look at grapes or like just vegetables in general, like because they're out there and people can just grab them and put them in a bag, right? I always just think like, I wonder how many people have touched these.
Yeah, that's true. From wherever the farm or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying in the store. You know, people go, I want this one, and they go, no. They put it back.
Actually, no.
Yeah. Because I've dropped peppers before
and put them back up.
Put them right back up. I ain't paying for those peppers. They were trash.
They hit the ground.
Okay.
Soiled.
The Safeway I shop at, they have the peppers are like this. There's a bar that goes like this.
Okay.
And they just stack them all inside this little triangle. And I went, well, this one's the freshest because it just looks it. Pull it out. And they all go falling. And I go, oh my God. And I'm like, you know, when you look to make sure no one else sees you panicking. And I'm like trying to grab my cart and they're all just falling. And I'm like catching them in my lap. And I'm just like doing one of these. And it's just funneling
like
more
a game show?
Yeah. I'm like, please.
Don't drop the peppers.
Yeah.
You win $100,000.
And I panicked. And most of them fell.
Did somebody see you?
Yeah. Like an employee.
Yeah.
And I look.
They're like, I just stacked them.
Yeah, and they're like, it was perfect. But I look, and they look at me, and I look at the peppers, and I just go, put them right back on the shelf. I go, I'm
they just
sorry.
walk away.
They did, pretty much. They stared at me the entire time, made sure I picked up all of them. But if I just walked away, I don't really think they could do anything.
When it comes to, what are they gonna do? When it comes, when it comes to like catching a customer doing something weird, one day when I used to work at Target. I was walking down.
Why'd you say it like that?
Every time I talk about work, I'm talking about that. But so I'm walking through past a bunch of aisles, right?
Okay.
And this lady had her dog in the store, right? And I look down, and she goes, no. And the dog's like, you did this to us. He's taking a poop.
No.
He's like, I gotta go.
And shit's in the store?
And she's like, no, please. And the dog's like, this is happening. It's already in motion. I can't stop.
No way. Gross. Did she leave it?
No, my thing is, okay, when it comes to
So you caught her.
I caught her.
In the act.
In the act. I see it happen.
Looking at her going, you're a bad dog owner.
Because you put your dog in this situation. The dog didn't.
Was it a service dog?
Everyone says it's a service dog. It didn't have a vest.
Did it have a vest?
No. It didn't have a vest, but you
Didn't-
can't ask for papers, at least
Nope.
in the state of Colorado and stuff.
You shouldn't ever,
you know?
in my opinion. But
Yeah. I mean,
mind your business. But
Yeah,
it should
you
have a
should-
vest on.
yeah,
Should
or
have a
you
vest
should at least
on.
make sure he's not going to poop in the store.
That's also
At
true.
least, at bare minimum.
My thing is this: you don't see me pooping in stores, so your dog can't either.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah, if, you
At least
gotta
when
make
I
it
poop, I
equal.
go to the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah.
And I poop on the floor in there.
That was good.
But go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so then I had my manager came by and made sure that the lady picked up the poop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Good
Because
for you.
me, yeah, as a regular employee, that is not my job.
No, it's above your pay grade.
100%.
I'm here for electronics,
Yeah, exactly.
not for the shit on the floor.
Also, you were talking about vegetables. My sister hit me with this fact.
A fact about vegetables.
Did you know that there's no actual thing as like a vegetable? Every vegetable can be classified as something else.
No way.
Because lettuce and stuff, leaves, right?
What?
Lettuce and stuff is leaves. I was like, what about beans? She goes, they're lentils. Carrots and stuff, roots.
That has a point.
Yeah. And like tomatoes, cucumbers are actually fruits because they have seeds.
Is that the rule? Is
Yeah.
that the rule between fruits
And
and
vegetables.
vegetables is seeds?
Yeah.
So pumpkin is a fruit?
Yeah.
Wow, that blew my mind.
That one.
That
it's
one
a,
got
it's a
me.
gourd.
Is it?
Yeah, it's technically a gourd, I think, is its classification.
I know all these fucking like people who take that shit serious are going crazy right now listening to this.
Bro.
Hey, shout out to you guys. You guys are try hard.
You are people that listen because 86% of our listener base is actually female.
Yeah.
I need
you
to
go,
check
girls.
I need to check the Spotify stat because it might be different. But
it
at least
doesn't matter.
on YouTube and
I'm
TikTok.
going for the masses.
The girls
you go,
are
girls.
you girls are killing it, and I love all of you. That's
yeah,
awesome.
Hell yeah. I just want to give a quick shout out to a couple people on our Instagram that were nice to us.
Okay.
Jamie was the person who she's starting her own podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked for tips, and we gave them some tips.
Yeah.
That was cool. You're dope. Kayla said, I don't know if she wants me to curse, but she did curse. She said we're the funniest.
That's
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. Mad dope. Liz has been mad dope. Liz wants to play video games with us.
Really?
I was like,
that would be fun.
Yo, I'm like, shout out to you, Liz. We'll play.
I'm actually down, depending on what she said she played. Did you ask?
She's PC.
She's PC? Okay.
I was like, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But she plays some of the games we do. So I'm
Okay.
like, we'll see how it works. Morgan's mad dope. Gave us a bunch of compliments.
Yo, let's
So,
go, Morgan. Let's go.
We're giving back the love.
Liz
Giving back
and
the
Morgan,
love.
let's go.
Hey, let's go. And we're gonna do one more. Yo, Kate the Archer? Okay, yo, Kate the Archer is her name on Insta. Go follow her. She's an archer. And she was like, yo, keep doing episodes, right? She's like, I fully caught up and y'all need to put out more.
She caught up on
That's what I said. I
You
was
what?
like, yo,
From episode 0, from the pilot
pilot.
to
I
now.
went, yo, you devoted a lot of time to us. I went, and in my head, I went, so she was like, she's obsessed with us, like in a good way, not in a creepy
Yeah,
way.
not a creepy way.
Yeah,
We've
and,
had that.
She goes, y'all just keep it up. And I was like, yo, we'll keep making episodes as long as you keep shooting
listening.
arrows.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was like, hey, we're smooth. We're
Mhm.
smooth, right? And I went, well, in my head, if we're building like a Chasing the Raspberry army, we have an archer.
Oh my god.
You know, we got like a Legolas. We
Yes.
got like a, what's her name from the Hunger Games?
Katniss.
Katniss. Nailed it.
I always call her Candace, but that's
Yeah.
not her name. Everdeen.
Yeah, everybody's so dope.
So that's Casey.
Katie.
Katie.
Kate, but I'm assuming it's Katie.
Kate Archer.
Yeah, Kate the Archer.
Thank you. And you can be like Kate
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
listen to every episode of Chasing
Yeah.
the Raspberry. You can have it on. We're on literally every platform. You don't want to watch us on YouTube. You don't want to look at our beautiful, handsome faces. That's fine. It's
We're drop
okay.
dead sexy.
I get it if we are too distracting on the screen. You can go onto Spotify, onto Apple Podcasts, onto Pandora, whatever your listening platform is of choice. Type in Chasing the Raspberry Podcast, and you can listen to all of our episodes.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick rundown real quick. Nathaniel, thank you so much. Megan, thank you so much. Jacob, thank you so much. Abby, thank you so much. And T Dem, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
And Madness Theory, that dude's pretty cool. He also wants to do a podcast.
Madness Theory.
Yeah, he said we inspired him.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Honored.
Honestly,
honored.
Thank you, everybody. Honestly, everybody that listens and that messages
if I missed
us.
you, I'm so sorry, guys.
A year ago, we had nobody listening to us. A month ago.
I know, like
a
nobody.
month ago, all the way like up to a month ago, we had nobody listening to us, nobody DMing us. Like it was just like our friends and stuff, and we did it because we had a lot of fun. We still do it because we have a lot of fun. But it means the world to me and to us that you guys listen and that you guys show your support.
I just want to tell this girl's story.
Oh, okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
This is why we made a podcast, is for this story alone.
Okay.
I don't know her name. Anna. Of course her name is Anna.
Is it bad or is it?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell the story, and I told her I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
And she was all right, bet.
All right.
She goes, I was mentioning this guy on Tinder. I'm like, yo, you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing. She goes back and forth. And she goes, she sent him the clip of us going, what's the worst name to moan in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Nate.
Uh-huh.
His name was fucking Nate. She goes, then he blocked me.
Let's go! Let's go, Anna! Let's go!
Anna, fuck that guy, Nate.
Exactly.
Yo, you way better than
He
him.
didn't have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need him.
Kick him
You don't need
out.
him. You are a strong, independent woman that don't need no man.
Block him back.
Yeah.
Yo, send him this clip. Fuck you, Nate.
Yeah.
Or
to
Team
that
Anna,
Nate,
yo.
To that Nate,
To
yeah,
that
we're Team
Nate
Anna
only.
all the way.
Get that joke, bro.
The thing is, we've had, all the comments, that video has like 5,000 some odd comments, right?
Yeah.
There's only one hate comment that I've seen on there. And it's because everybody knows it's a joke.
It's
Obviously,
just a joke.
It's just, if you say anybody's name like that, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, it's bad. And I think there was a lot of messages in there that were like, well, you could moan any name and it sounds bad. And it's like, yeah, well, that's just the joke. The name,
it's a joke.
The name Nate just was the first name that popped in our head.
Exactly.
And it just is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But people that are taking that personally, honestly, I'm happy you don't listen to us. Because we got people like Anna.
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. I love that story.
It was fire, bro.
I love that story. That's going in a TikTok.
Yeah, it is.
I don't care. That's so good.
We'll get shadow banned again because I go, fuck you, Nate.
I mean, I'll bleep it or something.
Yeah, blur that part out.
I'll definitely just go, beep. Beep you, Nate. And it'll just be on my face like.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, cut me out of that so we don't get banned.
We're just going to put a picture of Maurice.
Yeah! You Nate.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to tell you another fact that absolutely blew my mind. I did not know was a thing at all.
What?
And you tell me if this was a thing, okay? You know those yellow dandelions? That's just like the weeds in people's grass.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know those turn into those white wishing things?
I was thinking that the other day.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I was cutting my mom's lawn, right?
Okay.
And because it was Mother's Day and it's the only day I treat her. I'm just kidding. I love my mom. I love my mom. So I'm mowing the lawn and I'm like, there's also called dandelions. I knew that.
Yeah.
So I was like, they turn into. I wanted to look up a time lapse.
Yeah.
Or something. So they do.
I guess it's like after they're pollinated, they turn into the white wishing things.
Yeah.
And then like that's how they branch off.
I also saw on TikTok knowledge, that when you take one of those white wishing dandelions, and you dip it in water, and you can pull it back out and it'll be dry.
What?
I'm serious.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think it's something with like how it tries to like displace the water so it doesn't. Because if it got wet, it couldn't like float off in the wind or whatever.
Wow. But it could be fully submerged.
Yeah.
Like that. Bop.
Bop, and
That's
it closes
TikTok.
up a little.
That's TikTok's facts to me.
Comes out and it's still dry.
I like that.
Insane.
What happens if you eat it? I'll do the theory. Don't worry. And then I was watching also on TikTok, TikTok knowledge. But I made this theory up myself. Okay, so in the movie Shark Tale as a child, right? And I remember like when we were talking about like old school cartoons and stuff. I went, Shark Tale was kind of slept on, is what it is, right?
Okay.
You know when they bet on the seahorses?
Yes.
And he trips? I went, wait, so if everyone's a fish and that is seahorses, they're just betting on like track stars now.
You're right.
I'm like, it's not horse racing because no one was riding them.
Mm-hmm.
It was just them racing. So in theory, the horse Lucky Day, who trips on nothing,
Mm-hmm.
I think he threw it on purpose.
You think so?
He was the number one. He was like the number one bet.
Okay. And you think he threw it?
He threw it to fuck with the bets.
Really?
Yo, I thought about this a lot. This shit's intense, right? Come on, you got to think about it. He's just a track star.
You're right.
He's
There's
not a
no
horse.
jockeys. There's no jockeys. And yeah, right. You're right. Like
If everyone's a fish, he's just like a normal fish. He threw it. He threw the fucking race.
he did.
He threw the race. Maybe he was working with the sharks or the crabs. I don't know, but he threw it.
Trying to mess the money up, man. Oh.
He saw that our guy, the main character in Fish and Shark Tale, was on the up, and he had that baddie with him, and she was like, "Bet it all, bet it all," and he was like, "All right, I'm feeling the rush."
Yeah.
And he bet it all, and that motherfucker threw it.
Wow.
He threw it. He was in the lead. He trips under what? Water? There's nothing there.
Yeah. How do you trip swimming?
I remember like he punched himself in the face too, like as he's falling. He's like,
Make it look worse.
yeah, he threw it. It's a lie. Shark Tale was a lie.
It's a lie.
Those fish can't talk.
Fish can't talk. Have you seen there's like a bunch of theories, but have you seen the theory that in the Cars universe there was like they're actually like beetles, like they're bugs. Like technically their anatomy would be like a bug.
Really?
Yeah, because like the hard shell on the outside of a car,
Okay.
but then they have like soft eyes and like stuff like I don't know.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that theory.
And then also that their world like matches ours, so they'd also had like a 9/11 because they have a TSA in the second movie when they're in the airport.
So you tell me in the movie Cars they had a 9/11.
They had a 9/11. Cars 9/11.
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah.
You tell me one of those planes just. That's pretty dark. That's dark as shit.
Yeah. Sorry we went there.
Wow.
It just popped up in my
You want to
mind.
move on to something
let's
lighter?
Go something way lighter.
Okay, what's going crazy right now all over social media is Kanye quotes because it resurfaced up when he's at the airport and they're like, "Yo, Kanye, I see you trying to get into the fashion industry," and he goes, "Have you seen this coat?" Like that. Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
Oh, I'm just gonna play it for you real quick.
I have not seen
because every time I put a coat on now, that's all I say to myself.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen this coat?
Bro, I love Kanye. He's crazy. I love Kanye though, bro.
I spelled his name wrong. I spelled Conbay.
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 Let's go, Conbay.
Kanye West, have you seen this coat? Just listen to his voice. I'm gonna play it in the mic.
Can you go into the news? Am I venturing into the fashionable street? Do you see this cup?
The way he throws the arm.
Yo, he's
Did you
pissed.
see his coat?
He's
throws
so pissed.
Yo,
bro.
that coat was fly though.
Yo, can you clip it in?
Oh my god, I'll try to. I will.
Try.
I will.
Okay.
Note to
like-
self, Ira. You better watch the video and you better
Just
clip
because
it
he
in.
flares his arm.
It's
Have you
so-
seen
have
this
you
coat?
seen this coat?
He's like so upset.
Oh, it's so good.
And I'm like, yo, that's not even my favorite Kanye quote.
What's your favorite Kanye
My
quote?
favorite quote ever is like when the guy's at his house at like 4:00 in the morning. He's like, "Good morning, Kanye," and he goes, "Shut the fuck up." Because now that I go to the gym in the mornings, like I get up at the crack of dawn, bro, before the sun's up, and I'm just like, man. And all I'm thinking is someone's like, I swear, someone better is like, "Good morning, Chase,"
Yeah,
because I'm gonna go, "Shut the fuck up."
my two that stick out in my head is they ask Kanye, why is the song called Niggas in Paris? Cause niggas was in Paris. That one, and not everyone can say, obviously. Yeah. And then the other one where he goes, Lady Gaga is one of the spokesperson for Polaroid.
Uh-huh.
I love her music. What the fuck she know about cameras? I love that quote.
Have you seen him in the Kobe Bryant commercial?
No.
So it's like Pete Kobe Bryant when he's talking about like motivation. I think it's like right after he retires, he's like, "You gotta do more, break more records. And Kanye West is like, I own all the records. He goes, I broke every barrier out there. And Kobe Bryant goes, do more. And he's like, but I've done all that I can. And he's like, do more. And it cuts right back to Kanye West not smiling. And he goes, the fuck's that mean, Kobe Bryant? Like, just so cut and dry. He goes, what does that mean? Like, and I go, I bet that wasn't scripted, and they just kept it. They're like, all right, go ahead.
They go, we had these quotes from Kobe, and we just need you to react to them. But I'm trying to do more.
Do more. The fuck's that mean? I like him a lot.
Have you seen Kanye? He's on the news with Mike Myers.
Oh yeah, the live television. Go ahead, you can say it.
What does he say?
Oh, he goes, George Bush does not care for black people.
Yeah.
And Michael Myers looks at him like, holy shit. We're on live television. And he's just staring into the camera.
Kanye is so funny, bro. Oh my god.
And he was
serious. He was serious. He's stone faced. And Mike is talking. He's like, and there's so many lies. That, and in the middle, Kanye, he does.
He's in the background, like upset. You can see him fuming, like the second this camera hits him.
Yeah, he goes. Bush did not care about African American lies or black lies.
I think he just straight up says black people.
Oh, it's so funny.
So pull it up.
Oh
Pull the
my
clip
God.
up.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
see. I'll race you.
This whole thing is. What clip did you find it? It'll probably be easier for you to pull up the phone.
Kanye West.
I did Kanye Mike Myers. Yeah, Bush does not care about black people. That's what it's.
God, Mike Myers.
Yo, turn it up.
I will. It's
It's
an
an
ad.
ad.
No.
Speaking of ads,
Speaking
if
of-
you have something that you want us to represent, a product you want us to test and push out to our fans, let us know. Get in contact with us, and we would be happy to.
Yeah, you can have this portion of time for your sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
This
This
is
is your ad read. This is your ad read. Pay us money. Pay us money. Pay us money. That could be you all together, however long you want. Just send us a DM or something. Or if you know somebody that needs,
Yeah, like a little
Sponsorship?
shout out. I
Yeah.
don't know. Give us stuff.
yeah. if you know somebody that is
Yeah.
looking for more
Or if you
exposure,
are, yeah.
or that would pay for it,
Go ahead.
you could pay us.
The
This
most
was
tragic
15
loss of
years
all.
ago.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Bro.
Because Mike, and they cut away from him.
Yeah. Oh.
I totally forgot they cut away from him. Like, holy shit. And they went, cut.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so good. What a clip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so good. We're not laughing at the fact.
No, I'm not laughing at the
or
fact.
just the situation.
Just
That-
Kanye West. I'm laughing at Kanye West
Oh,
because the
so
dude
good.
is amazing.
I love Kanye. He's crazy, but I love him.
Yeah, I think the Migos said that the best. That's
What
they
did I
said.
say?
They said he's tripping, but we love him. Though.
Oh,
And I go, yeah. I think everyone as a whole agrees to that.
Mhm.
Isn't he like he's the richest African American guy right now, right?
Is that true?
I think
I
in
thought
the
there was-
United States.
I thought there was this another guy.
I thought so too, and then like everyone's saying it now. Like he rose from like 1 to 6, like really quick, like 1 billion to 6 billion, like within like 4 months. Quick
Yeah.
Google search. Kanye West.
6.6 billion. Kanye
Yeah,
West, now the
'cause he
richest
j-
black person in African American history.
Because he broke the 1 billion this year.
Yeah, it said he leaped from 4th place to 1st.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like he broke the.
He's
the,
richer than Oprah.
Oh, shout out.
Oprah Winfrey, bro.
Oprah been rich.
My whole life. Our whole life.
Our entire life, the last 20 plus years, Oprah has been like the top of talk show hosts ever.
Yeah.
At least for me. And she's actually loved by people.
True.
I heard Ellen, bitch.
Yeah.
I heard she's getting canceled.
I think she's been canceled and then she's coming back. I think she's in the middle of coming back or has like came back.
Really? I heard it's the opposite.
Really?
Like no one wants her, and I think she's like just tired of paying for it now. So she's like might actually retire. That's what happens, yo. Even though you're rich, doesn't mean you're better than people. As a big a big Shaquille O'Neal fan, he says that a lot too.
That just because
he goes, just because I make more than the average man doesn't make me better than the average man.
Yeah.
And I went,
I agree. I mean I love that quote. I love
treat everyone the same.
That and know that you're great. You're not greater than anyone else.
Wow. With that though, doesn't matter who you are. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
100%. 100%. And I mean, it does help to be like to have fuck you money when you're an asshole.
I wish I had fuck you money. I'd be flexing on people so hard.
Yeah, we talked about this before. Throwing bricks and stacks of money.
Stacks of cash as hard as I could at someone, and they can't even get mad because I go, "You have it." And they go, "Okay."
No, okay.
That makes sense.
You want to hit me again?
Yeah. No, the one was good enough.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you had FU money, right?
Okay, right now.
Right now.
Age of 23.
Oh my gosh. Dangerous.
Dangerous amount.
Yeah. You FU money. You never worried about money. You or your family, anything like that, right?
Right now, or
right
I grew up with money?
No. This
like
moment.
Right now.
You are the same exact person. You grew up the same. You now have FU money today.
Okay.
Right?
Boom.
What is like the first disrespectful thing you're doing to like the person that you don't like?
Is it like an average Joe person, like just fucking rude to me, or is it like a mortal enemy of mine?
You could do both.
A mortal enemy of mine, I'm not going to call them out at all.
Yeah, they don't deserve
any
it.
Clout.
No.
I'm just going to let them know, if you were my friend, or even like you kind of knew me, you got a Tesla. And everyone I know has a Tesla, and then I'm be like, except for you. And this is the reason why. And you hit him with the bird.
As you speed off in your roadster. In your roadster.
Yeah,
bro.
I have the pinnacle of all the Teslas. But just average Joe, I'm assuming it's like a shopping cart situation. I'm in. I still shop, even though I fuck you, I somehow still shop.
Yeah.
Walk around my little cart. Oh, I'm ready to check out. Right before I check out, the person cuts me off. And they go in.
And not just cut you off, they grab your cart, push it. As they go to walk in. And they're like, I only have a few items, like holding on to like the basket.
The basket, and they push my cart, and they I'm fuming already, and I don't even have the money, right? So that's when I go after they check out, and like as they're putting stuff in, like I'm assuming they're gonna say something to me like,
yeah,
see, it was that fast. I'm like, well, you could have gotten all your stuff for free and $1,000, like everyone behind me is gonna get. And for the next 15 people, get grand.
And the grocery paid.
Groceries paid, grand. Boom, 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 boom. And they all walk right past her. And I go, no one gives her shit. Him or her, no one gives them shit. Cash register person, I go, because you were so nice, here's $2,000. Bang. Bang. Bagger, I went, if you kick her basket right now, the person's basket, out of their hands, you get $4,000 right now. I feel like with that amount of money...
I imagine you say that, and then the person looks and they go... they just snack it out.
I feel like it's so hard because, like, I feel like with that power of money, you can force people to do things.
Isn't that crazy?
It's scary. Because if someone looked at me and was like, I'd pay you $4,000 right now to punch that person in the face, I'm punching them in the face. They go, sir, $4,000 if you punch... Bang! Hits them right there. Like, open hand. Like,
yeah, from this to this.
Please. Thank you.
The money.
Thank you. Here's my Venmo.
Money is such a powerful thing, dude. Isn't it? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy that like something like that can alter somebody's whole entire life.
Even though, like, what's that movie? The lottery ticket movie.
Okay. I think it's called Lottery Ticket. Yeah.
With Bow Wow before he started lying about private jets. Oh, they don't know who I am. Like, no one knows you are, Bow Wow. No one gives a shit.
Leave Bow Wow alone. He's already down.
You're a fan?
No.
Are you gonna listen to his new album when it drops?
He's got a new album.
He already has an album, but he's ready to drop it. I'm like, bro, J. Cole about to drop his Friday. That's gonna be everyone's year. Exactly. Okay? Don't talk about it.
His is coming out. There's so much good music coming out. His is coming out. Billie Eilish is coming out in June.
Yeah.
There's so many people coming out with great music.
Yeah, it's like, Bow Wow, you're done. It's not going to get the numbers you think you're going to get, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. but
you should
the
make
people
music
have
if it makes you
spoken.
happy, but the people have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole hasn't dropped an album in, what, a year?
I think
Plus?
longer than that. Yeah.
Year plus. Billie Eilish just got done with her tour.
Mm-hmm.
I meant like before COVID.
Right before COVID. Yeah.
Right before COVID, and she's just been grinding out, doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Adele? Come on.
Oh my god! If Adele dropped an album, oh my gosh!
Come on.
All right, but
But still, like, come on. Yeah. If I had fuck you money, 100%. I think I want the level of amount of money to go to places where like rich people are and act a fool. I just want to act
still be us.
So
Just exactly
goons.
the way we are. Okay, I'm telling you because look, people, I need you to hear.
People,
We
listen.
wherever we go, most of the time we're like this.
Yeah.
Except there's more of our friends and we joke and laugh. We are this loud all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. But
We've been kicked out a couple places.
a couple places.
But
We've been told not to come back.
Yeah,
to
that
a
has
few
been-
places.
It's so true.
And it's because look, we're just having a good time.
And we're not rowdy.
We're not rowdy. We're not getting into anybody else's like
No.
stuff. We're not doing anything
People-
to anyone else.
People do look like they look at us like, wow, they're having like a really good time.
100%.
And I've heard like where we say a joke and then they laugh at our jokes.
I love
and
that.
I go, and I remember calling them out like, that's good. And they're looking at you like, that was
That's
fucking
okay.
good.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, there you go.
Yeah, I love that. I love the interaction like with people like that.
I want just the blow up even more than what we're doing right now.
Mhm.
Just because of that fucking lady at that King Supers.
What are you
Do you
talking
remember when we were leaving, we got drinks, and I was like, hey,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a podcast, and she rolled her fucking eyes, and I go, you're going to regret that.
Mhm.
So, I hope we, like, go on the news next.
Yes.
And then you better drop a Kanye quote.
Bro.
I'll drop a Kanye quote. With your favorite podcasters, Chase and Ira, with Chase and the Raspberry. I'm gonna go, have you seen this coat?
I ain't seen this go, and I go, cause niggas was in Paris. That's gonna be me.
All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Can we have Iman there? I just want Iman in the background.
Yeah, I'm on just like,
Hi.
hey, don't look at me.
Are we live? Hey, are we live?
Are we?
Just yell at us. Some
Random person.
Yeah.
I don't work the camera crew. I don't know. You should know if we're live.
He just goes, whatever.
Biggest stars in the world over here, and you're not gonna tell me if we're live?
Come on, waste of time. Fire that man right now. And we're just like,
Fire
stop,
him.
Stop. You're
$4
fired.
grand to fire that man right now. $4 grand.
Whatever your yearly salary raise is, we bring it up today.
Yeah.
If you fire that
If you
man.
fire that man right there. Bro, money, that's a dangerous game.
I'm just saying, like, with money, though, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You crash into someone, you go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Don't call the police. Here's 20 grand.
Yeah.
You can just walk away.
I mean, don't call the police. It depends on how bad. It's
Well,
a
it's not
dude-
even, you need to
dude
murder
hit
someone.
His dead wife in the car.
And the guy is like contemplating, like, I didn't have 20 grand before.
yeah,
and you're like,
20
it's
grand.
cash.
Mm.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
No, cause Tyler the Creator crashes. He crashes McLaren.
I heard about that.
Yeah, he was
So
driving
sad.
back. He said he was working on the Grinch album. He said this in an interview, and he was driving back from the studio, and he fell asleep. He's like, it's so quiet in there and comfortable, man. He goes, I didn't have the windows up. I wasn't listening to music. I had the windows up, nothing. He was like, it was silent.
Just fell asleep.
Yeah, and he just fell asleep, and like, bang, he crashed into a parked car. So like nobody else was
But
involved.
luckily he's okay.
Mhm, yeah, luckily,
He's
yeah,
very
he was
lucky.
fine.
Because I feel like Tyler is like the level of fame and like the way he acts is like stuff we would do.
Oh,
How
yeah.
he says all the time in interviews, he's like, bro, just get a bunch of your friends and ride a bike downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, that's shit we would do.
Yeah.
Just terrorize a city for fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Those Lime scooters, we need to get on some Lime scooters.
Those
are fun.
those scooters are fun.
The only thing I wish Lime did, and I don't know if they do it now. Someone please update us if you live in a city or whatever. But one phone should be able to operate 2 scooters.
Yeah, because a lot of
Like
times
scan,
people.
I'll pay for the scooters.
Mhm.
Scan.
Scan. Yeah.
and it just runs that person's phone up.
Yeah, that would be sick.
But it doesn't. It's one phone per scooter.
That is kind of...
And it sucks too because, like, I guess, like, the liability is the problem. But I'm like, bro, you're literally giving strangers scooters.
True. Because, like, who's to say it's not, like, a rich guy?
Exactly.
Or gal, whoever, rich person, scanning in a bunch of scooters and being like, everyone in the city all day free for me.
Yeah, free. It's on me.
It's on me.
And he's like on the scooter.
Yeah, wee.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with that, but I don't know. I guess because imagine you would be like, imagine being a father and having my kid not have a phone and I can't scan 2 scooters.
They're kind of tall, so I don't know if he could do it.
Well,
but...
not like a little kid, but what if I
Yeah.
was like a stickler parent that's like, even though my kid's 12, I don't want him to have a phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Like MGK. MGK's daughter doesn't have any social media.
I mean, that makes sense, though.
Smart. I think it's a good stance for him because the amount of stuff he sees.
And to a certain age, because people know who she is, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like she wants to post a little picture with her friends or whatever.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many creeps, but then just other people criticizing her because of what her dad does.
Have you seen
and
the
stuff like
videos
that.
where people like try to creep on him? Like creep on his daughter?
No.
Yeah, like weird reporters like talk about that. Like he's doing like a FaceTime video and his daughter walks in and he's like, "Oh, time out," like cut the camera. And his daughter like asks him a question. He was like, "Yeah, just like we'll do whatever. Like just give me like 5 more minutes." And then he's like, "Wow, she's so beautiful. Like she's gonna grow up to be a really good looker." That's what he says.
That's a bit tough.
And MGK goes,
it's all about the wording. Like even if you didn't mean it like that, it comes across.
and like he's like already like a protective dad, like,
as you should
be. And he was like, "Yeah, I kill a motherfucker like
Yeah.
instant." And he goes, "I'm not playing." Like looks at the guy. He's like, "Don't talk about my daughter." I was like,
Exactly.
oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I understand
I'd be
that.
the same way. I'd be the same. I have mad respect for MGK.
Yeah,
I
don't
like
talk
him.
about how pretty my daughter's gonna be,
Creep.
bro.
That's a creep.
Because niggas in Paris.
I didn't just go.
I use every time. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's so crazy how... Did you hear about that Netflix movie, Cuties? It was... Yeah, you probably haven't for a good reason. No. It's a French movie,
Okay.
right? Made by a French director and stuff. But it was about, like, 12-year-old girls. Like, they said the message is supposed to be about how our today's society sexualizes like girls and stuff,
Like children.
super early. Yeah, but they actually had 12 and 13-year-old girls dancing in very suggestive ways, doing like very bad. Like at one point they zoom in on a little girl's ass as she's reaching into the laundry machine, and it's like the
Oh
first.
my god.
Yeah, like horrifying stuff.
That's so fucking gross.
I've seen YouTube videos of people
That's
like
fucking
talking about
sick.
it. It's sick. It's literally
Why isn't that guy
they
in jail?
greenlit it and put it. No, it's a female director.
That doesn't matter.
No,
To
you're right.
me.
You're right.
Yeah.
You said guy, but so that's why I was like, it's a female director.
Well, okay. Well, she's a creep.
Yeah. And it's like you're
Why- it's-
promoting the thing that you want to fight against.
Yeah.
Like I don't get how does it clear past?
She's literally fighting fire with fire.
How does it get past that many people?
And
So many people had to be involved. Those kids' parents had to agree to put those kids in those movies.
In the parents' defense, though, they could be saying that, and then like what the final cut is at the end of the day is one thing. I think in the parents' case, though, like they could be saying they're doing one thing with the film, and in the final cut, you're like, I did not agree to this at all.
Yeah, but you're not there during shooting stuff. I'm telling you, these girls are like 12.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I think it's
a
wrong.
guardian should be there.
Strong stance, wrong.
Oh yeah,
The film, the director, be arrested, wrong.
all of it is wrong. Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, it's tough.
Feel
Yeah,
bad for the little girls.
and then there's some critics. It was getting like critically acclaimed, and it's like, no, y'all are just a bunch of creeps.
yeah, no, thank you.
Horrible.
And
Yeah.
even though like and I think that is like a good thing to address, maybe not with a film like that.
Maybe okay, you can
know?
even address it, but like maybe not use actual children.
Yeah. Cuz like I know there's like all these like big TikTok kids, like the little kids, and they have like the hype house like with little kids.
Yeah, well,
Have
oh
you
yeah,
heard
they
that?
have a version of the hype house that's like
Children.
children. Like it's called like something else. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it's like I think the oldest kid is like 15.
And I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all. Like I really, because they do footage. It's all like in a controlled environment. The
And it's
kids-
kids for kids type
it's
thing.
kid for kids, and I think that's okay.
Because like
That's
there's
okay.
kids shows like
Yeah.
Out of the Box.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of other shows like when we were growing up that
Yeah.
had like
Kids for kids.
for kids type
And
thing.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you start doing things and you're like, yep, the mass public can see, because I've never seen any of those TikTok kids on any of my TikToks. And we have 2 TikTok accounts, 1, 2, 3, 4 almost in total.
Yeah,
between the two of us. And I've never seen a single child on my TikToks. You?
Like straight up child.
Just a kid.
The only kids I've seen those 2 football brothers. When he throws the football and the other one catches it. That's it.
Oh.
And
okay.
like that one blew up, and then they started getting like people from like the
but
NFL
like kid
like talking
accounts.
to them and stuff.
But like kid accounts.
No, not at
haven't
all.
seen
I haven't
any.
seen any kid accounts.
Any. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
But once again though, it should be kid for kid, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit a certain age, if you watch that, you're now a creepo.
100%.
You know?
And it's like, okay, do you think so? Like say like these TikTokers that are between the ages of like 15 to like now.
Even though
17,
I thought
yeah?
you're supposed to be 16 to be on the app.
Oh, really?
I thought so.
know.
I don't know.
Between those ages, like, I don't know. Like, I think that those kids should be able to do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, they should be monitored by their parents also. Like, because some of the TikTok dances are very suggestive. And a lot of TikTok trends are like booty trends
Yeah.
for girls and stuff. So, like, and then there's
I
people
think
like, I want to blow up like that. I
Yeah.
want to have a bunch of followers. So, like, okay, so then I have to do this thing, like, where I lay on the floor or, like, whatever. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, bro, I think the dancers should. TikTok dances, I think if you're a parent, be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Make the judgment call. It's your child, do whatever.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But I'm just saying, when I was a kid in middle school, it was the fucking Soldier Boy or the jerk.
You say, yeah, but
Come on,
but,
bro.
But bro, and that's what
You're
I'm saying.
telling me
is-
right now, if we had TikTok in middle school, you were not going to upload a fucking Soldier Boy? Well, you were homeschooled. Never mind. Do you even know
Why
how to
do you have
Soldier Boy?
to do
Do you
me
even
like
know how to
that?
Soldier Boy? You know how to crank that back?
Come on.
Superman.
Oh, now watching you. Yes. Bro, come on. But God damn it. You
I want to see you on the dance floor now.
doing the Soldier
Yeah,
Boy.
by yourself.
Yo, that's somebody's nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at
like-
a club and they're asking me to do a dance I don't know.
I don't. It's the Soldier Boy. I
do
only
it.
know the Soldier.
Do it. I don't know how to start doing the Orange Justice.
That's like the cheerleader girl trying to dance at a club.
Have you seen those people that make fun of like Step Up?
Yeah, I fucking
And
love it.
they're like in the it's like when she's like dancing in front of him in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and like I love those TikToks. They're so funny.
I've seen the TikToks where people are like zooming into like bands' faces, and they just like cut everything out except for the person's face. Like they did name a boy band. One Direction.
One-
right?
okay,
so
great.
They went back to like One Directions, and everyone's doing their dance,
Mhm.
and it's all like synchronized.
Mm.
But if you zoom in on each person's face, it's all like a different expression, and all of them just hate it, except for like the main person who you stare at, and they're smiling,
Yeah.
and it's like, wow, I didn't even think of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo,
In the back, I hate this.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna go solo.
I run this show,
Not
not you smiling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for me.
I am the strong base that you stand
They
on.
stand. Their melodies, I sang them first.
Has anyone gone solo and gone successful?
I mean, One Direction, Harry Styles.
That's Harry Styles.
Yeah.
But I think the other one's quit more than he went solo.
I mean, even Niall, a couple other people have like. I thought they just like broke up.
I bet they did.
Yeah, I like straight up just went solo. Like,
Mhm.
let's see. There's Beyonce from Hers.
What was she,
It was
what
her
was she originally
and
part
like
of?
with 2 other women. I don't remember the name of the group,
Wow.
but it was Beyonce and 2
Okay,
other
so
women.
that's the number one apparently.
Yeah, Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
The queen.
Beyonce.
Uh,
Literally a household name.
Justin Timberlake, right? Is it Justin Timberlake or is it?
Well, he was in a boy band. Yeah, I guess. But he was the star in that one too, though. So it's kind of like he just left the entourage.
Okay.
You know, same thing with like Mark Wahlberg. You know, it doesn't really count. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Like he was the star, and the others were just there.
Only person I see out of the Jonas Brothers anymore is Nick. In anything, he was in Jumanji. I just think of it because I watched Jumanji when I was home.
He was, huh? And he's in a lot of movies now.
Mm-hmm.
He was in that war movie,
and
right?
he had a solo like singing career.
How do you feel about like artists, like musicians that go into movies, or vice versa? I think it's
awesome. I mean, it depends on like what they're trying to do. I think it's always good. Like I mean, Post Malone is in some stuff now.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think
my thing is I can't disconnect it. And for that, like I'll suspend everything else. It could be Transformers, and I'm always gonna go Post Malone.
Is that Post Malone? Have you seen him in the Spencer?
Yeah, I saw that. Where
he's a prisoner and he shanks him and he goes, "Gotcha." I go, "That's Post Malone."
Yeah, exactly.
What an
I
honor.
can't not see Post Malone. But there's other people like Donald Glover.
I think it's easier to be a music person, a music artist, and go into the movies for like a small part or even like a medium-sized part. Obviously not do like a whole solo movie, but then like an actor or actress go into music.
Yeah.
Music is so harsh.
Music's super harsh.
Because I feel like if a movie you do bad, they go, "That's just a movie actor." But like they're like, "Oh, it's just like, it's tough. It's a movie. Like who cares?" And the other people will carry you compared to a music. One actor going out on a music career, they're like,
if you try to go, especially it's a solo thing. But if you try to, I think if you tried to do like a play or something,
or like a
maybe.
feature,
like
do a feature, because Kevin Hart
feature.
did a feature, right?
Yeah, he did a feature on Usher. Was it Usher's song? I don't know,
but
it's like Put That Thing on Me or something. That's the name of the song.
I don't know who is it by.
Yeah,
tried.
But yeah, I would agree.
I think that's the
unless
only
it's like
option.
another collective thing. If you tried to go solo, but I think it's the same thing. Like if an actor, like if Post Malone tried to do a serious, he would like the main role guy for a serious movie.
Because like Donald Glover did it though.
But Donald like came up in both worlds kind of at the same time because he went to school in New York and he met Tina Fey.
Because
and he wrote for 30 Rock. So he did like
Donald
TV.
Glover.
He did like TV.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, he wrote for 30 Rock.
Because I bet Drake could still act.
He probably. I mean, yeah.
He was
like
in
you can see
Degrassi.
in his.
He has to be in a wheelchair, but
That's what changes. He's like, I can't nail the line.
can't.
They're like, here,
he's like,
sit down. Yeah, he nails the line. The perfect emotion. No, but yeah, Donald Glover. Yeah, he wrote for 30 Rock. And then he was also in Community, like early on in his career.
Wow, I didn't
But
know
then
that.
he was also making music at the same time.
He
Like,
was so busy.
He was super busy. And he was a
Wow.
comedian.
I remember that. Yeah, he did do stand up.
Yeah, he did like those three
But
things.
I was trying to tell you and Matt this, but they say like really strong comedians can like freestyle really well or like is musically inclined.
I'd agree.
And vice versa. They say like every like rap artist or music artist is a really funny person, and a really funny person could be a really good musician.
I think it's the same, same sort of like wavelength.
It's
or
the
whatever.
word play. I think that you can do because there's this fucking bitch at work. All right, I'll tell you this right now. This is the last story, and we got to end it.
Okay.
Okay. I call her a fucking mega bitch in my mind. It's just the tone in her voice, and she's never polite.
Okay. Can I get a demo of the sound of her voice?
I got out of my van, and I wasn't supposed to. And this is a dead-on exact demonstration.
Yeah, like a recreation, yeah.
Drivers have to stay in their van.
Oh my God.
Just like that.
Okay.
And of course, I just ignore her, go and do whatever I gotta do, and I go right back into my van. I'm just ignoring her. And the entire time she screams just like that. And she doesn't like scream like, hey, don't do that. Like, hey, can you please just so everyone knows, don't do that, okay? She's yelling at you. So
Okay.
it's always perceived as bad.
Uh-huh.
And today I finished early. And
Nice, good job.
Yeah, thank you. I tried my best.
Yeah.
I delivered all your packages on time. You're welcome. And there wasn't a lot of people in there, and that department was doing like a stand-up meeting. And she off the rip goes, all right, guys, we're gonna change it up, okay? I don't tell the best jokes. And I go, I wonder why. She goes, so everyone go around and tell a joke. And I go,
what?
That never
She's gonna put everyone on the spot?
And she pointed people out, and she's like, tell a joke. Just like that.
What? Is she psycho?
I know. She's a fucking bitch. She's a mega bitch. She's so
Who goes, entertain me?
It's like, she goes, I can't entertain you. You entertain me, and I'm your manager, so you have to listen. And
She wasn't gonna tell a joke?
No, she didn't. She didn't tell a joke. She forced this other person to tell a joke, and I stood there, and because I'm waiting, because I need them so I can finish work, so I can go home, because they have to like check the packages.
Yeah.
I have to tell them I delivered all of them. That's all I have to do. And that person was on the spot, and she goes,
You can't even give like the other managers a heads up so that they could come up with
It wasn't
something?
even another manager, it was like someone below them.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
and you can't tell like a bad joke or an offensive joke or anything. She goes, I saw like the baby cones outside. Yo, and I go, excuse me, can I just leave?
Yeah.
I don't want to get fucking tortured like the rest of you.
Yeah.
And they didn't find that funny at all.
Oh my
I'm like, whatever. Let me leave.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's all I got.
What a psycho.
I hate her. She'll never listen to this podcast, so we're
Yeah,
fine.
that's awesome.
Because she
We're
obviously
fine.
doesn't have a sense of humor. So
Yeah,
we're fine.
yeah. Okay, so if you made it all the way to the end of this podcast,
Yo, we appreciate you.
thank you. We appreciate
Or
you.
even
We love
if you
you.
fast forward right to the end. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to this episode of Chasing the Raspberry. Remember to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. You can DM us. You can put comments in our comments on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anything you want us to talk about, just put it in there. We'll talk about it. We'll give you a little shout out too if you want that. Thank you everyone for listening.
Oh, Bo Gang?
Bo Gang for
Bo
life.
Gang?
Bo Gang for life. I think that's where it ends. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.